Take 3. 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, Earle Harrison from Triumph Technology, your blind videographer, where anybody's a videographer with the iPhone. Today we're going to look at some of the software components that come with the HandyTech Braille displays, namely those that are related to active tactile control. Active tactile control, or ATC technology, is a patented concept from HandyTech, located in southern Germany, and for whom we are the U.S. master distributors. And with this active tactile control, or ATC technology, we could do things like, read a book from cover to cover without pressing buttons. We can also use it as a Braille instructional tool because we're doing things like gauging directionality, pressure, and duration. So let's go ahead and get to work here. I've got my 6-year-old computer here in my hotel room in Tempe, Arizona, where I am on a business trip. Got lots of activity outside my hotel room next to the University of Arizona and the airport. Just to kind of give you an idea of the environment here. I got a few minutes to do this video, so I thought I would take advantage of that. We've got the 6-year-old computer with Windows 10 on it, and I've got it majestically perched upon a active star. You see the front panel of the active star. There's a tray that slides back to accommodate most laptop computers, and I'm going to do this cute little thing. I'm going to pull this drawer out here, and I'm going to set it down on the kind of the ledge of the drawer. And you hear my phone going click click because I keep accidentally touching the screen. Okay, and what I'm going to do is do a keystroke on the front panel of the display dots 1 and dot 8
configuration dialog is starting.
To get into the JAWS configuration dialog. Rather, it's not the JAWS configuration dialog, it's the same dialog that shows up with any screen reader, so it is the HandyTech configuration dialog that comes with the HandyTech drivers. By the way, I should say driver because there's one universal driver that fits all HandyTech Braille displays. And I'm going to go ahead and shift tab over to where I find all my different page tabs, because this is a multi-page dialog, and I'm going to go straight away into the ATC tab, and I'm going to tab into that.
Use ATC checkbox checked. Alt+U.
I see use ATC checkbox checked, so that means that active tactile control is turned on. Dots 1-7 spacebar, rather chord dots 1-7 will actually toggle ATC on and off, so there are some situations where ATC can be quite annoying if you don't want it on. You can turn it off easily enough.
Sensitivity : low left right slider 83%.
So we see sensitivity is, it says low, but really it's quite high. It's at 83%.
Assistant mode : combo box learning 3 of 4.
We've got assistant mode set to learning, and we've got 3 other choices. They are off, reading. So maybe I don't want any of the assistant functions, but I want to read a book, or I want to read my email and have it automatically scroll without making any other sounds or doing any other actions.
Learning.
And learning.
Train ATC sensitivity.
And train ATC sensitivity. I'm going to bring it up to learning, and I'm going to go in
assistant mode : settings ...
to the settings for this mode, which is learning.
ATC dash assistant functions dialog. Default assistant functions : when reading fast : combo box. Speak word 3 of 11. Okay, so when reading fast, speak word, and we hear that we've got 11 choices. They're the same 11 choices that we have for the 4 reading behaviors that we can define. In this case, we've got reading fast. I will tab. Default assistant functions : when reading normal : combo box. Speak word 3 of 11.
When reading normal, speak word.
Default assistant functions : when resting : combo box. Speak letter 2 of 11.
When resting, speak letter.
Default assistant functions : when reading backward : combo box. Low signal.
And we hear a low signal, so it'll go beep whenever I try to read backwards on the display, if I'm trying to break a student from that habit of reading backwards. But let's take a look at some of the other things that we have here, some of the other choices that we can define for any of these 4 learning behaviors.
No action.
So we can say no action, and this is just if you don't want it to do anything except automatically advance, you would select this for all 4 of these reading behaviors. And that is the case in my profile called Reading.
Speak letter.
So we can have a speak letter,
Speak word,
speak word,
speak Braille display,
Braille display,
low signal,
low signal,
high signal,
high signal,
speak Braille display and move to next line,
speak Braille display and move to next line,
say all in root Braille line,
say all in root Braille line,
say current characters attributes,
say current characters attributes,
say character attribute changes,
say character attribute changes. That's an interesting one. So as you're reading, you might even want to have this set up in your reading profile. So as you are reading a document that perhaps you have authored, you can have it read the attribute changes as you are reading your document. I can speak personally about the embarrassment this could save you if you, for example, turn bold on and forget to turn it off.
Root mouse cursor to reading position.
Root mouse cursor to reading position. And that's all of them. So I'm going to go ahead. This is the when reading backwards option.
No action. Speak letter. Speak word.
I'm just going to leave that on a speak word. I'm going to shift tab over to the OK button.
Default is cancel OK button. Assistant mode : settings ... button.
And I am going to double check to make sure I've got my ATC monitor turned on.
ATC dash monitor : show monitor after start dash up checkbox check. Alt plus H.
It says show monitor after start up, and I'm not sure if I had turned that off or not. So I'm going to go ahead and
ATC dash monitor : start monitor now button.
Start it now. And I'm going to shift tab. The ATC monitor is for sighted folks who are trying to get a handle on what their students are looking at on the monitor.
Assistant mode : sensitivity. Use ATC pad. Apply button.
I'm going to apply these changes, and I'm going to go to the OK button. Okay, so now I'm in the Gettysburg Address, and I want to log this student's progress here. So every time I have little Johnny come in and sit down, I'm going to do a 15-minute session perhaps on his, you just have him read out loud to me, and I'm going to log the performance. And let's go ahead and queue up.
Blank. 4 years ago,
okay.
Our fathers brought forth.
Sound familiar? 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth. So I'm going to turn on the log analyzer with space in combination with dots 1, 2, 3 on the front panel of the active star.
The Braille display will not follow the active cursor.
Oh, it helps to press the correct keystroke. Space with dots 1, 2, 3.
Logging the reading behavior was activated.
Logging the reading behavior was activated. So I'm going to pick up the phone here, and I'm going to look at what I'm reading here.
4, score, N, 7.
And you can see,
ago, R.
As I'm reading, the words are being spoken out loud, and
fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation :
okay, and
in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
Okay, and I'm going to stop the logging behavior with the keystroke that I did before, because it's a toggle, spacebar in combination with dots 1, 2, 3.
Logging the reading behavior was turned off.
Okay, logging the reading behavior was turned off. I'm going to minimize all my applications and go to the desktop here.
Folder view list view. Root to PC.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
PC cursor.
And I'm going to go to the
ATC-log analyzer.
ATC log analyzer.
ATC-log player.
Here's the ATC log player.
Read only edit.
Now I have I have no idea what's showing up on the screen right now because of course I'm totally blind myself. But if I check my title,
is ATC-log player.
I hear that I am in fact in the log player. And
menu bar, file, F, Control, C.
Here are the controls.
Context menu, control submenu, control menu, slow, stop / reset unavailable, slow rewind unavailable, S, stop play unavailable, P, fast forward unavailable, F.
Okay, so I have to open the file.
Submenu, menu bar, file, context menu, close unavailable, open and analyze ... O.
Okay, so I'm going to open and analyze. There you go.
Select an original ATC, Explorer pane, folder layout pane, shell folder view, op4 - manual. HTATC underline 20160331101556.
Okay, there is what I believe we just did.
ATCBrailleTeacher underline 201603311015556 3/31/2
Yeah.
0161016 AM text document 6 kilobytes.
Open that.
Read only edit 0.
And now let's see if I can play it.
Menu bar. Control menu. Control menu. Fast rewind F. Next segment N. Fast rewind F. Slow rewind S. Stop/reset S. Play P.
Yeah, go ahead and play that.
Leaving menus. Read only edit 2.
And so you should be able to see on the screen. I have nobody to confirm this for me.
0%.
Okay, so assuming that
19%.
Okay, yeah, it must be playing it back because it's giving me a percentage countdown here.
44%. 65%.
Okay, hopefully you can all see that.
91%. 100%.
Okay, so it just completed, so it showed me, so if I was like, oh boy, he's having some real issues, and I wanted to recreate what I witnessed when I was watching him read earlier, I could go into the player, but if I'm a totally blind person like I am,
desktop, folder view, ATC-log analyzer.
I can go into the log analyzer,
ATC-log analyzer, tree view,
and I can go ahead and open
menu bar, file,
the same file.
Menu, file menu, open control plus O. Leaving menus, tree view, open dialog, explorer, op4-manual, HTATC underline 2016033110115.
So there's the same one I just looked at in the player.
Underline 201603311011556.log opened.
And I've got
level 1, general open.
All this information, these different categories, general,
level 2, overview.
Overview. Let's go to the overview here.
List view, date of creation 3/31/2, 01610 hours, 15 minutes, and 56 seconds AM.
So I see the date of creation.
Logging duration 0 hours, 0 minutes, 40 seconds.
40 seconds for duration.
Aggregate characters 149.
Aggregate characters 149.
Characters read 151.
151 characters read.
Characters per minute 151.00.
151 characters per minute. Not bad.
Aggregate words 30.
30 words.
Words read 30.
And if I want, I can take this information and actually export it.
Menu bar, file, menu, export all control plus E. Leaving menus, list view, not selected Q11100.00359.000.00, 7 of 26, list view, not selected Q11100.003. Okay,
and I'm going to wait for my spreadsheet to, software, which is of course Excel in this case.
Title is ATC-log analyzer HTATC underline 2016.
To launch them, you alt tab and see if it's up yet.
ATC-log player C : Gettysburg address + home use desktop. Sky trademark sign like book 1 - Excel.
There it is. Okay.
Please wait. Book 1 - Excel general file : HTATC underline 20,160,331,101,556.log A1.
So you see that I was able to automatically export that data into an Excel spreadsheet.
Name of student : A2 blank A3 analysis A4 value B4 blank C4 value analysis date of creation A5 3/31/ date of logging duration A6 0 hours 0 minutes.
And here's all the same information that I saw within the log analyzer itself. It's been exported to an Excel spreadsheet. This data can be compiled from session to session. So you say you're meeting with a student 3 times a week for 6 months. You can pull all this data up and manipulate it in any way that you want, and then share that information with other people who might be professionally involved with a particular student, and determine a course of action based on this data. Okay, so that is everything having to do with the log analyzer for now. I hope it was informational. If you'd like to reach me and talk to me a little bit more about it in person, our telephone number is 651-636-5184. You can send us email at info@attriumph.com, and you can of course look us up online at www.attriumph.com. Thank you again, and until next time, take care.
Speech on. Viewfinder. Image. Take picture. Stop recording video. Button.